I hope I don't ruin this.
This will be interesting.
Oh my gosh! It turns it green!
What?
Welcome home, Rep Pack. It's your boy Marcus here, and welcome to Comfort Cartoons, a channel where I collect absolutely everything from the late 90s, 2000s, and I'm also trying to create the world's biggest Spongebob and Nickelodeon collection. And I have one of the highest awarded camp guidance counselors available to me whenever I need her. She's definitely quite the service dog. She doesn't have the paperwork for it, but I still take her places anyway. But I hope you guys had an amazing day, and if you guys aren't, you know the drill. Nickelodeon camping flip. It's about to get a whole lot brighter, Rep Pack, because your boy is here. And it's one of my favorite times of the quarter. I wouldn't say every month, but I wish it was every month. This box would be amazing if it came every month, but once a quarter, and that is the Nick box right here. We've been waiting a long time. Hasn't it been a minute since we opened up one of these?
Feels like it.
I feel like we haven't opened up one of these in a super long time with you guys. So I'm extremely excited to get into this. If you guys are new to this series, what we do is we pop this open, and depending on what items are in there, we add it all up to see if it breaks the value of the box, which is $50 on screen. If you guys want to pick up your very own Nick box, I highly recommend it. Some of the coolest things that you guys can see in the collection came from the Nick boxes. Let me give you a couple examples. So these right here, Ren and Stimpy, we have the toothbrush holder and also the soap dispenser. The soap comes out of his nostrils. Unbelievable. Those came from the Nick box. Pretty much the two big pieces on my All Real Monster / Vader Zim shelf are from the Nick box. This is amazing. These three things came right here. So many things back here came from the Nick box. This guy up here, like key items to the collection. So I recommend the Nick box so much. I mean, a lot of you guys asked me about the recipe book, also from the Nick box, the SpongeBob box in Pacific, or specific, whatever you want it to be. I kind of think it makes Pacific, but I don't know if Bikini Atoll is in the Pacific. So those are just some of the examples, some of the awesome stuff, like literally collection classics. So we're gonna get into this box right now, but they always blow my mind with the value. If you guys are interested in picking up your very own Nick box, go ahead and click the link in the description down below. That'll take you over to the Nick box. It'll help out the channel, and not just that, it'll get you guys on board to getting this awesome stuff. All right, here we go. Let's get into it. So if you guys are new to this series, how this works actually is we're gonna go through each item in the box and comparatively to where we see it priced at a normal retail store, examples, Box Lunch, Hot Topic, all that great stuff. We're gonna add it all up and see if you can beat the $50 value that this thing goes for. Usually it always does, but mostly we just wanna see the awesome stuff that comes inside of it and also add it to the collection. Anyway, let's do it. All right, so it is open and good to go. I gotta say before we get into this, the Avatar box kind of disappointed me a little bit.
Really?
I like the Dai Li jacket, but it was just kind of a little, it was too childish a little bit in some ways.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can see why you say that.
Maybe because I'm not a huge fan of the show yet, I have to, you know, become more of a fan. But the Nick box, man, I think we both could agree, this is always a box that just kind of tops them all.
True, because they try to put a lot of the bangers from a lot of different Nick shows rather than just like a bunch from one.
Yeah, exactly. And typically the other ones are $40, $44. This one's $50, $55, something like that. But that $10 is a huge difference. Okay, got the card. No secrets being revealed here. We've had a lot of stuff hit that Nickelodeon sign before. No movement. I threw that card and it was wobbling. Don't worry, that thing is really secure up there, but just don't throw any cardboard at it. All right, let's see what we got here. So first off, okay, I can already tell this is gonna be a good one, dude. Check this out. This is a chalkboard, but not just any chalkboard. This is a manhole cover from the show because they used to live and dwell in the sewers, but it's just super clean. I honestly, you could use it obviously as a chalkboard just like this, but honestly having that manhole cover I think is way cooler just as a display piece.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
We're gonna be adding this to the room for sure. I can already think of a few places we can put it. Absolutely awesome. I wonder if it comes with chalk though, because we don't have chalk. All right, for the manhole cover chalkboard, I think I'm seeing a minimum price here for like $16.99.
Yeah, I was thinking 15 because it's too big to be like, or around 10, but it's
Yeah.
not good enough to be like 20.
I've had to update my prices because like I would have agreed with a $15.99 before, but like everything is slightly more expensive now. Yes, I'm gonna go with $16.99 on this guy. So boom, we have already half our value back with just this guy. And I'm not even joking, something like this would really cost you quite a little bit, especially something this limited.
Because you have to think like that's going to be in its own box on the shelf, and then you're going to be, oh wow, look at this thing.
Oh, I could use box lunch money on this. Oh wait, it's not, it's expired. Oh wait, it's only open for like 2 weeks during the whole year. Okay, next up, oh, I know someone who's gonna love this.
Who?
So Parker plays Switch Sports on an ungodly amount.
Okay, well, I wouldn't say ungodly.
He knows how to get a 300 in bowling with his eyes closed. He's the guy on YouTube making taking the tutorials on how to get 300s in bowling, okay? He's a Switch Sports pro, and his character has a bucket hat. And we all have never seen Parker in a hat ever in his life, so it's like, why does your character have a bucket hat? I think he was trying to try things out to see if people wanted to see him in a bucket hat. So you guys let him know if Parker should be in a bucket hat. But man, you're not gonna steal this one from me. We got a green bucket hat, and this is Ray Rocket's bucket hat. Do you remember from Rocket Power?
Oh yeah.
Now your old man, he came up with some really golden lingo back in the day.
But yeah, bucket hats, it's not even gonna fit on me.
You're right.
But we got the bucket hat. That thing is cool. I mean, it's just cool as a collection piece because, again, it's Ray Rocket's hat. But this will definitely be going in the Nickelodeon closet for me. All right, so for Ray's bucket hat, I don't know. You're the bucket hat expert.
I really not.
How much would a bucket hat? I feel like probably 15 bucks.
Like, one thing I've realized is that hats are just so expensive. Like, that can't be 10 bucks.
We'll do 15 in case I went high on this one. So boom, we're at $32 already. All right, I am really into this one already because check out this one. We got another sculpture. We got You'll Float to Arnold.
I like your bow because it's pink like your pants.
It's so crazy because we just added like such a huge part of the background to be Hey Arnold theme now. So now we could have another figure to go over there. I've been actually watching this series, Dark Side of like Hey Arnold, and like breaks down like all the characters' stories. And we all know how it goes. Like mom was, you know, an alcoholic. You know, she's always drinking and walking around. Her dad was like a narcissist and just like always worried about himself and his business adventures. So like it just breaks down all the stuff like that you didn't realize about the characters. Like that show like touched on everything. Do you remember Chocolate Boy?
Chocolate. Chocolate.
It was literally like an example of like drug addiction.
Wow.
When you look back on that show, it hit some nerves, man.
It really did, but they did a good job of masking it through other means.
I had no clue that the chocolate was like a euphemism for drugs.
Or a metaphor, yeah, whatever you want to call it.
But let's go ahead and get this guy out of the box. I already love it. There he is. The umbrella is nice because it's like surprisingly holding. My only worry about this umbrella is sometimes with stuff that's very, very thin vinyl like this, over time, it'll start to droop. But maybe it'll be fine. I really, really love it. You have Arnold's sidewalk right here along with the rain. Just the whole thing is just great. And again, you would never be able to see this on a Target shelf. You'd never be able to see this even at like a box lunch. You can only get this kind of stuff in the Nick box. If I recommend any of the boxes, I'd recommend the Nick box the most. It's just so amazing how much quality they're able to pack into this thing. I can't wait to add this guy to the collection back there. And I'm gonna go ahead and give that guy,
I was thinking like 10, 12.
well, we kind of know how much they're gonna be now because they actually did sell one of the figures that came in the Nick box. It wasn't supposed to be sold. It was the SpongeBob surfing one.
Oh, I do remember that.
And that sold at Target for $12.99. So now we have a perfect price for these figures. This is about $12.99 on average. So $12.99 would be the retail for that guy. So 45 bucks, we're already at the $50 value almost. Unbelievable.
What is
This, and I just posted the VCR. Anyway, gang. I'm gonna grab something small out just so we can get it right over it. And this one's a little okay. I mean, it's a Snick camera cover. Fits most smartphones and laptops. Like that's pretty cool. I don't have a lot of memories with Snick, but Ryan will put something on screen.
Let Snick transform your Saturday night.
So simply what you do is you slide this over your like camera on your laptop or over your phone lens. It's kind of cool, but what can we give this? Maybe like $3.
It's
$5
$3 because it's a Nickelodeon brand. I mean, that item itself is just like a buck, you know?
Yeah.
But it's Nickelodeon brand, so you got to give it like $3.
$3. So I mean, that almost put us over the 50, but not quite. Let's see if we can get something else small out of here. I think there's all pretty much big stuff left, yeah. But dude, check out the new lunchbox to the collection.
Ooh.
We have the Gritty Kitty.
That was delicious, Stimpy. What was it? It was my last grain of litter.
But inside it's also insulated. Pretty nice. I mean, I gotta give that guy at least a 15-bucker.
Yeah, those are pretty novelty. Like, those are hard novelties.
Yeah,
so those
again,
can go for
you will
a bit.
only get this from the Nick box. I mean, we can't add a value for that, but down the line, it truly does matter. So now we're way over $50. We're at $65.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah, roughly 65 bucks. Next up, because this is camping theme, which I'll be honest, is kind of a little bit late on the release of some of this stuff, but
Well, it's upcoming for summer.
They should have sent this earlier is what I'm saying. Like, it should have been for like winter.
This stuff? Who camps in the winter?
This makes sense in the summer, yes.
Yeah, so they want you to have it for, like,
But does
during
this make sense in the summer?
because it's May.
But does this
Or
make
now,
sense in
June.
the summer?
In some states.
It's an umbrella, and I love this umbrella because this is my favorite kind of stuff. It's stuff that's not even related to a show, but just Nickelodeon branded. So let's go ahead and get 10 years bad luck.
I wanna listen
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that is dope, dude. Check it out on the inside. It's like green at the angles.
Oh, yeah.
You see it? It gets green at a certain angle inside of the umbrella. And then not just that on the outside, it's like a total... I wonder if... Let's see something real quick. I hope I don't ruin this.
This will be interesting.
Oh my gosh! It turns it green!
What?
So, I was like, why would it be green on the bottom and then just be white on top? So when it's raining, it will turn the whole umbrella green and orange.
That's crazy that you actually got that. I mean, you can actually see it going back to white.
Yeah, so as it dries off, it'll go back to normal. That's sick!
Dude, I could see that going for like 2025. That is insane. Actually, for an umbrella?
But that is freaking sweet. I would never actually use this umbrella because it's just too cool. But like that, yeah, I've got to give that like 25 bucks at least.
Because it's like, yeah, okay, you can make the argument. Yes, it's an umbrella. But at the same time, that's like reinventing the umbrella wheel.
Yeah, that's just too sick.
Like, it's just so incorporative of Nickelodeon and the fact that, you know, it's just something that you actually want, you know?
Yeah, like that's just such a Nickelodeon theme. Like there's nothing else to it besides the fact that it's Nick. But that right there is probably my favorite item today.
Oh, yeah.
That was just dope. Like, I would love to get a jacket like that has that same kind of effect.
That'd be cool.
But there is actually one more item.
Oh,
and that is...
It works with it.
It works with it. It's a jacket, and it's a cloud jacket, but it has the original Nickelodeon Barbershop Quartets on the back. Nickelodeon. That is dope. An awesome piece.
Oh, is that a windbreaker?
Yeah, it's like a windbreaker. They've been doing a lot of these though, like a lot of windbreaker. Well, I guess the last one was a hoodie on
You
Avatar.
can break any wind. Honestly though, I do like the cloud like Nick logo.
Yeah.
And I like how the buttons are orange too. It's just like a nice additive.
Yeah, I feel like I'm working an event or something. I like it though.
Like an event staff jacket.
Yeah, but it's dope. So we got the back right there. It looks pretty clean. I gotta say, like, I think of all the Nick stuff though, I could see myself wearing this one like for real when it rains.
It's very subtle too. Like it's not just like in your face Nick.
Yeah, I like it a lot. It reminds me of like a members only jacket almost. It does have pockets on the side, no pockets on the inside or anything, but pretty nice quality. I'm thinking like 35 bucks.
Easy.
Yeah.
Well, because like any jacket just starts out at like 30.
Yeah.
And then the windbreaker material, easy.
So 35 bucks plus the umbrella, we give it 25. That's $60.
That's 60 on top of the 65 we were at.
Boom! We just melted the $100. Supposed to get up to $100 in value. We destroyed that. I can't believe how much value they always add into the Nick box, and I also can't wait to add some of this stuff to the collection. Stick around for that. But you guys know the drill. Scan it. Okay, so for the Auto Monsters manhole, I had to put it over here underneath the actual Auto Monsters. So we have all the Funko Pops just resting on top of it, along with them coming out of the toilet. And then we got the cube. I mean, we have a lot of this stuff came from the Nick box. Like I said, just absolutely amazing stuff to add to your collection. Okay, and for Hey Arnold, I'm actually really starting to love all this Hey Arnold stuff. I mean, you guys know how much I love the color yellow just in general. It's starting to notice that about myself. Naruto, SpongeBob, you know, I just think the yellow is just one of my favorite things. But I put him right here just because I think it's like if you put him too low you can't really see underneath the umbrella, so I had to put him high enough to where we could see all that going on. But he's actually next to Obelina's umbrella too, so that's a cool little piece right there. Okay, so upon further analysis I'm realizing I can do things a little differently here. So we're gonna be putting Obelina's umbrella right over here in between this space because it's like perfectly made for it till we get something else, our real monsters. I think that's a perfect item to go right over there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and remove the light bulb that we put there. Alright, so I think that looks a lot cleaner without Obelina's umbrella there. It's just a whole little conglomerate of Hey Arnold. And until we get anything bigger or anything more necessary, I always put the Nick boxes up here just because they make a little nice like display piece, you know, like little billboards up in the sky. Okay guys, so we're slowly loading up the whole exit of this place. I mean, you're gonna see us smush things in everywhere as we get them. And if we gotta put plushies up there, I'll probably have to clean it down a little bit. We'll put plushies up there. But this is all filled in right now. Actually, somebody's missing. Oh yeah, Dora, not protecting the door. Do your thing. There she is. So we got Dora now, but everything is covered. Starting to work our way this way. I think it's gonna look really cool once we fill this whole door up. And we definitely gotta put something on the door itself. Figure that out eventually. Okay, and all the clothes are going to the Nickelodeon closet. As you guys know, I'm working on the Nickelodeon closet. I got like 3 containers filled with Nickelodeon clothes. I just don't have a wardrobe for it yet. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys smack that like button. Do not leave this video without hitting the like button, guys. I would greatly appreciate it. And also make sure you guys check out this video on your screen right here, which is the last epic episode on this series. I know you guys are gonna love it. You're gonna see some of the awesome stuff we got to add back here. But as always, Rep Pack, I'll see you beautiful people in the next one. Adios.